I believe that, you know, as Americans, we should care that, that the things that we do as a nation are reflective of the face of America. And science and technology historically have not been that. Science and technology have always been engines for the national economy, for our global leadership. In order to maintain that leadership position, it's essential that we not overlook major segments of our human talent pool. In astrophysics, my own discipline, the Fisk-Vanderbilt Bridge program is now responsible for about 3/4 of the nation's total production of underrepresented minority PhDs.
It's orientation for the Fisk-Vanderbilt Bridge program students.
Our goal is to liberate you from the fear of failure.
It began in 2004 and now is a model for universities throughout the country.
Our job as a program and as a family is to help remind you every time, every day that you look back at that shadow and you think, is it really me? Is this really my call? Am I really up to it? Our job will be to remind you, yes you are, yes you can, yes you will. What we find is that underrepresented minorities, even those who had grade point averages of 3.7 and above, say, as undergraduates, their GRE scores have been the primary reason, one of the primary reasons that we've turned them away in the past. And what we have done in our program is to really change the game. It's not about a number, it's about having that right stuff.
Their first step, a master's degree from Fisk in the sciences. Then many will bridge to Vanderbilt for a doctorate.
What I study is the fastest moving particles that charged particles that originate from sources in outer space. The name of these particles are called ultra-high energy cosmic rays.
Meet Matthew Richardson. His road to a Vanderbilt PhD began as a Fisk undergrad.
I'll check back in with you in like 20 minutes, and if you're stuck, then let's get you unstuck.
This 2007 astronomy class, led by Vanderbilt professor Kayvon Stassen, included some of the first Fisk-Vanderbilt Bridge program students.
Like the work that we do, it's sometimes it can get hard, and then sometimes it can be tedious. However, like once we get the results, it's amazing.
And this is where Matthew found his passion.
I want to work for NASA, or be a professor of astronomy, just like Dr. Stassen. What really made it fun, and to be very honest, and I don't know if this is cliche, but I like puzzles, and astronomy offered the greatest puzzle. And so, I mean, I've loved it ever since.
Matthew's journey to a Vanderbilt doctorate in astrophysics will officially end when he graduates in May.
What a journey it's been, and what a tremendous pleasure and privilege to see somebody go through that entire journey, to go from being literally a kid to a PhD scientist and leader. What a thing.
I think black holes are among the coolest things in the universe. I just can't even. They fill me with joy.
Jedidah Eisler is a trailblazer in a world of stars, a Bridge program alum.
I've always considered myself an alum, and once you're in the Bridge, you're always Bridge. And so
she was among the early group of Fisk-Vanderbilt Bridge students working on her master's and taking this class that helped open her universe.
I understand it. I'm just saying, we have this.
After getting her master's at Fisk, she bridged to Yale University, becoming Yale's first African-American woman to get a doctorate in astronomy.
But it wasn't until almost my graduation that I actually sat with the Yale archivist and we went through and we realized that, oh goodness, you are the first, right? You were the first. I feel like I would not have made it through that experience without the Bridge program. You know, mentors like Kayvon Stassen, who have been on my side since I first walked into these doors. Many of my hardest moments at Yale were mitigated by having the support system here.
Being the first of anything challenges your core, but leaves a clear path for others.
I like it because it gives hope and courage and motivation for people to pursue things that maybe they don't see people like them doing. So I really like it for that reason. It is daunting and very sad that we can have still so many things where one can be the first.
Today, she is back at Vanderbilt after winning a National Science Foundation postdoctoral fellowship. She works closely with Vanderbilt professor Kelly Holley-Bockelmann.
And in fact, what you saw was what we should expect based on the paper that I just submitted, right?
And is just down the hall from her longtime mentor.
I'm really excited about it.
And so now she's here and she's bringing her energy and her vision and passion and leadership and infusing the program with her unique perspective and leadership. And so this, the cycle has come full circle.
It's only fitting she created a unique bridge of her own, a monthly web series, Vanguard STEM, aimed primarily for women of color interested in the sciences.
So yeah, in my own way, I am trying to not only be the scientist and astrophysicist that I want to be and really learn about these blazars, but also to make a way and to provide and protect ways for the next generation of students.
It's our most important day of the year. This is the Bridge Research Celebration Day, and it's the one time during the year where we all get to interact as scientists.
Today, there are more than 100 students in the Fisk-Vanderbilt Master's to PhD Bridge pipeline.
To see the Bridge program to have flourished in this way over the last decade brings a singular joy to my heart.
On this day, the program's first doctoral graduate, Stephen Babaloa, comes back to give the keynote address.
This was in 2009 when I graduated from the Bridge program. It's like coming back home, like this is home to me, and I just remember all those days and what a great opportunity, once in a lifetime opportunity, I would say, that I've had to be a part of this program.
The Alabama A&M professor gives back by running his own program to help underrepresented students interested in the sciences.
I want people to realize that these folks are already very talented. They're talented in their own right, and all we're doing is just giving them a path. And so really they're doing the hard work, and we get to just be on the ride with them. And so that's what makes me so emotional, just to see how well they're succeeding.
The rule of thumb is if you're standing behind someone, you want to be between the shoulders of the people in front of you.
Just give me a toehold. Just give me just a little piece of something and I will make that thing work. I am certain that that's what the Bridge program did. They gave me more than a toehold. They gave me a space and a platform to really heal, to develop, and to thrive.
These students come to us with gratitude, with expectation, with humility, with drive, with passion. And 5-6 years later, when they're crossing the PhD hooding ceremony, they demonstrate time and time again that they really had the right stuff.